Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday morning Business Growth Insights. So happy to have you joining us this morning. And as usual, guys, if you are popping on live, say good day in the comments so I feel like we're all in the room together and I'm not just talking to my computer. If you are watching the replay, pop hashtag replay, everybody. Now, if you're watching this for the first time and you're wondering, well, who is this lady and why is she coming live? Let me introduce myself. My name is Ali Sugars and I am the principal and the founder of the Heart and Soul Business Academy, where we have an incredible passion for helping every single person in business to build, grow and scale to the next level, and also to help you build your business with confidence. Hello, beautiful Claire Williams. Lovely to have you joining us this morning. Hello, Helen. I can see that you're watching too. We're going live in several places today, guys. We're going live onto YouTube, to LinkedIn, all over Facebook. We are everywhere. We are just everywhere. All right, guys. So every single Tuesday morning, I come live onto these platforms and I give you some training in how to grow your business, right? So today's topic, we're going to talk about content creation and how specifically to make your brand stand out. Hello there, my beautiful Parme, my gorgeous virtual assistant, who we absolutely love, hashtag Parme Ross. So I think the first question I want to ask you before I get into today's training is, how does your brand look and feel to you? Are you comfortable with your brand? And I would love some engagement in the chat as we go along today. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, please pop them in the chat, because I love, like I said, love to interact, feel like we're all in this together. And if you have a question, ask it too, because honestly, no question is a dumb question. It's just not. If you've got one to ask, highly likely that so is everybody else. So we're going to jump into the training today, and I'm going to give you some creation tips that are absolutely going to make that brand stand out. Now, like I said, first of all, we really need to have a brand. Claire, my brand is me. Great. And that is exactly part of what we're going to talk about today. All right. So just let me get into this, all the techie stuff, the fun stuff. All right. Okay. So first of all, with your content, right? And I'd love to know how you feel at the moment with the content that you're putting out there. Okay. So we need to tailor your content specifically to your target market. Now, I'm not going to talk about your target market today, because part of your brand is making sure that you are really, really clear on who your target market is. Okay. Now, who are you speaking to? So you have to be speaking to those people. When you think about the people and you think you're talking to, you think about your target market, your audience, and you're thinking about social media, think about it as a conversation, right? It's much more than putting a pretty quote or a post up on social media. It's a lot more than that, okay? Now, this conversation, yes, in all honesty, might seem like it's one-sided because you're the one doing all the posting, right? And sometimes we go, oh, God, I'm not getting too much interaction. We teach you how to get that interaction in the Heart and Soul Business Academy. But we still need to understand, because it's a conversation, we still need to make sure that we understand who we're speaking with, okay? You're not speaking to them, you're speaking with them, because you want to make sure that it's not just one-sided. This is why we have to be really clear and have an understanding of who you're speaking to. Now, in that, when you get that clear understanding and you know who you're speaking to and you're engaging with those people, right? Guys, this is something that I avoided doing for a long time in my business, is market research. Yes, you need it. And yes, it absolutely helps your business. This is imperative market research, right? And what this will do is it will help you to gain a much deeper understanding of that audience that you are talking to. All right. You might think that you know them, and I'm no doubt that you do to a point. But here's what market research does, guys. It lets them tell you what they're looking for, and it takes away the guessing game. So if you were to put, and I've done this like multiple times in my business, something as simple as a poll up in your Facebook group saying, what do you want out of this group? Or for me as a business coach, what kind of help are you looking for most in business? And again, I can see there's a heap of people popping on. Say good day in the comments. And and I'd love to know, who does market research in their business? Or are you like I was when I first started doing my business, and you avoided the market research because you didn't think it was worth it? Guys, I have to tell you that the minute that I started listening to my audience, not just putting it out there, hi, Anne-Marie, how are you, beautiful? The minute you start listening to your audience, not just putting it out there just for the sake of something that you think they want to hear, honestly, like I said, it 100% takes away the guessing game. And you will get so much more people then coming to you rather than you chasing them. It's huge. So market research, okay? And then here's the big one too. This was a mistake I made as well. Use the research. Don't just do it and have it sitting there, right? Use it to your benefit, but use it to benefit your audience as well. This is the ultimate way to speak to them, guys. Ultimate way to speak to them, right? And so, like I said, social media is a conversation, all right? What you want people to do, and if you have done that market research and if you're using it correctly, and we teach you how to do that in the Heart and Soul Business Academy, right? That conversation that you're having with them, they will stop scrolling and they will go, oh, this is what I'm looking for. I need to know more about this person's service. This person, first of all, this person. I want to know more about this service and or their product. Okay. So it's not only your words. Okay, not the words that you use. It's not just the words. It's your entire brand. Okay, your pictures that you use, your posts, the tone that you use, right? Even your sense of humor. You might have a brand where you use a lot of humor. My brand is, and I love what Claire said before, and this is really what your brand should be. It should be you, right? Claire's brand is her. My brand is me. I have a wacky sense of humor. I'm not going to lie. I have a wacky sense of humor. And I love that, and I embrace it. Okay. So when I come live and I laugh at myself, everybody laughs with me. They don't laugh at me, they laugh with me. But everything you put out there, remember, is talking to your audience. So this is something that right throughout social media, we all need to be aware of. We're talking, and it says here, right, it says here talking to them. I would change that to talking with them. Remember, it's a conversation. When you have a conversation, you don't talk to people, you don't talk at them, you talk with them. You have a discussion. I would be mad. I think that's what that said. Yeah, you are a little bit mad, Claire Williams, but we love you that way. Never change. All right, let's move on to the second one, visual storytelling. Now, social media, guys, is extremely visual, right? Content is visual. People are, there are a lot of people out there who still love, no, you are a Wally. Yeah, I am a Wally. People out there, some people still love to read, absolutely. But, and I don't say this to be horrible to anyone, but and this is me, right? I used to be a reader. I used to love reading. I used to put my go to sleep at night reading a book. But people are getting lazier in a nice way, right? A lot of people prefer to visually use content or even audibly, right? You know, we have audible books, right? Because it's easier to consume. We can multitask. Visual. Hey, Helen, how are you, beautiful? We can, visual storytelling, videos. People will are a lot more likely to watch a video now than they are to go and read an ebook. Okay, some people still like to read, yes, but it's highly likely that because of the constraints on people's times, they are now going to watch a video. So this is where visual storytelling comes in. Okay, so you need to capture their attention with that visual content. This is one of the best ways to get people to stop scrolling. And when I say visual content, I don't just mean pretty pictures and pretty visuals. I mean like a heading of the social media post. That's visual in itself. Okay, so put it in bold, make it that heading. So that's when you want them to go, oh my God, yes, I need to read more. You want them to stop scrolling. So again here, right, you're one of those lazy people. I know, so am I, Helen. Like I said, I used to love reading. I cannot tell you when the last time I read a whole book was. I go on walks now, and what do you think I do? I put my headphones in and I listen to an Audible book. I do, or music, or whatever. But you want people to stop scrolling. Okay, so like I said, again here, your brand should not only stand out, but it should speak to your particular audience. And be consistent throughout your entire business. So that brand, what you're saying, the content that you're putting out there should be consistent throughout your business, okay? And that's over all your social medias. All your social medias. So be authentic, be personable. It's a funny word, but I use it all the time. And be human. Now, and I love this point because this is something that I didn't do at the beginning of my business, and I really didn't have a defined brand then either. I was actually in the process of putting it all together, but I was trying to be someone I'm not. Right? This is what I say to you. You're big on authenticity. Beautiful, Anne-Marie. Perfect. So am I. But it's taken me a little while to get there. It's not that I didn't want to be authentic. It's that I was aiming for such a perfection in myself that I was pretending to be someone that I wasn't. Does that make sense? So honestly, all you need to do is just be you. And the right people will be drawn to you. And I say this all the time, right? Not everybody is going to love us. Not everybody loves me. Not everybody likes my brand. And that's okay. I've had to learn to become okay with that. And this is what I say to my clients too, is not everyone's going to love you. Like, it's just, we get along with some people, we don't get along with others. We resonate with some, we don't resonate with others. But I know, what? It's a bit of a surprise, isn't it, Helen? What? But in all honesty, when you just put yourself out there as you, the right people will be drawn to you. To the point where, I was having a chat with a lovely lady yesterday. And, she was a referral from someone else, which was beautiful. But as soon as we jumped on that call, as soon as we did, I think, and I can't speak for her, but I know for me, it was like, yeah, this person's my people. And it was we just resonated straight away. People buy you before your product. 100%, Claire. If you don't have enemies, you don't have character. I wouldn't call them enemies. I'm just going to call them people who don't resonate with me and my character, right? Most people are saying no to your product or your service and not you. That's right. So the people who are saying yes, or the people who become interested in you first, they're becoming interested in you as a person and your brand, because you are your brand. right? And then that's when their interest gets develops more to your product and or your service. Okay, so just be you. Don't do what I did. Literally, I showed up dressed. I had a coach at the time, and I started to dress like her. I watched how she presented herself, and she's a beautiful lady. She's very softly spoken, very measured in what she said, and she was beautiful, right? And clearly, obviously, I resonated with her enough to work with her. But I tried to present her like that. Now, I'm not softly spoken. I'm not measured. I just say it as it is because that's who I am. And the way she was dressing wasn't me, but I was trying to dress like her. So it wasn't me. And no one, and honestly, no one resonated with me. And when I would come live and try to present like her, I came across as a robot, like presenting like a robot. Now it's like I go live and I talk. This is who I like. What you see is what you get. There's no BS with me. And that's what we should all have in our brand, is just be authentically you. Helen, you are a perfect example of that. I love watching your lives because you are just you and you never change. I love it. It's beautiful. With visual storytelling, explore different formats. So we all know that in social media, particularly Facebook, there are lots of different things and aspects, right, that you can explore. So, and obviously more are getting introduced all the time. You're welcome, Helen. So there are things like, lives like this. Some people don't like doing lives. That's okay. There are other things you can do, right? There's written formats. There's reels. There's pictures. There's videos. Okay. There's stories. There's messenger. Although I would not suggest cold messaging anybody because that is the easiest way to put someone off. Just saying. There's all kinds of formats all over all the different social medias, right? LinkedIn, you've got blog posts you can do. There's all kinds of things. So what it is important to do when you're exploring those different options is to choose the ones that suit you, okay? Your brand and your audience the best. But I'm going to put it out there. Video is one of the most visual ways right now to get yourself out there. So if you aren't doing things like reels, if you aren't doing things, like stories, and there are ways to do it. If you are someone who's shy and you don't like putting yourself on camera, there are ways to do it without doing that. You can at least put your voice out there, okay? And in the Heart and Soul Business Academy, I have to say that we have some incredible training coming probably in the new year. I don't know that I'll get it done by the end of the year, with some AI tools to show you how to do that. And it's incredible stuff. I'm learning it now and it's blowing my mind. So explore these different formats, right? On social media, like I said, video is the most powerful at the moment. Also, the Facebook algorithm loves videos. Slack, we want it now. Claire Williams, you are going to have to wait. Sorry, I love you. Claire is obviously in the Heart and Soul Business Academy. She wants everything right now. So me personally, for my brand, I love doing lives like these, right? This, to me, this is authentic to me. Turning up live, I used to hate them when I first did them, but I've come to love them. I'm a talker. This is how I work, right? I love using the video format for our socials. And we, in our personal brand, we make sure that any photos of me included in the socials say something about my brand. They're not just simple, they're not just pictures taken for the sake of taking pictures. Like I'm about to do a photo shoot this afternoon. And they won't be just pictures for the sake of pictures. They'll have a reason behind these pictures, right, to use in my social media. Okay. You want them to say something about you and your brand. AI is awesome. Lives equal connection. Exactly. What am I doing? right? I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you, even though, you know, like I said, I want us to feel like we're in the room together and I'm watching your comments as they come through. Oh, it's fun. I love it. All right. Number 3, utilize all aspects of social media to your benefit. Okay. Make that algorithm work for you. And yes, I'm going to acknowledge that the algorithm changes all the time. Okay. It does take a bit of work to understand it. Yes, it takes time and patience to get your head around how the algorithm works. And we teach you that in the academy, in the Heart and Soul Business Academy. But social media platforms, particularly Facebook, if you are utilizing it correctly, you will see that it actually gives you tips and hints on how to do that, how to use the algorithm to your benefit, because they want you to succeed, right? They're helping us in our businesses. They're encouraging us to use the algorithm to our benefit because they don't want you to go to another platform. They want you to stay on theirs. Yes, sometimes it's a little bit frustrating. And yes, it does take time to make it work for you, but it doesn't have to take a long time when you do it consistently and when you do it correctly. Okay, and if you want to know more about that, come and talk to me about joining the Heart and Soul Business Academy. Use hashtags and keywords, guys, right? These are more than things that you just put at the end of a post on Instagram, right? If you're not using them in all your socials, then you're missing out, because these hashtags and keywords are there to be used strategically. All right, that's so important. So as well as, yes, helping your social media platforms, they can help categorize your content. They can make it easier for people, for users to find you and to follow the topics of interest that that they want to learn more about. They're also there to help search engines understand what your content is about so that it can match you with potential readers, potential contacts. Can you see what I mean there? Who uses hashtags frequently in their content? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Do you use hashtags? Or is it something that you've gone, oh yeah, I should do more of that? I've only really, in the last year, really embraced hashtags more than in just in Instagram, right? I was doing it in Instagram, but I was missing out on the other social medias. And then I went, well, wait, hang on. If it's working for one, it's got to work for the others. Yeah, you do. Great. Perfect, guys. Perfect. So if you're not using hashtags, right, start using them. It doesn't mean you need 100. Oh, Helen, don't use them. Oh, there you go, my darling. Oh, that's exciting then. I hope you do start using them now. Make sure they're relevant to you and your business though, right? And who you want to reach. Okay, so Amar, I didn't see a thing, Helen. I'll pretend I didn't read it. And also, guys, please make sure that you stay consistent so that you do remain visible. Okay, because visibility, guys, is the key. I have a lot of people, and I can't tell you how many people have made this statement to me. They have said, when I have told them what I do, and then I, help people to utilize social media, the organic aspects of it, not the paid Facebook ads, but I help them to utilize social media organically. They'll say to me, I'm not interested in using social media for my business. I've got a website. I'm just going to get people to that. And I go, that's great. But how are you going to draw people to that website? Because nowadays, let's be honest, websites just sit there. Unless you have a way of getting people to go to it, then how are they going to know? So this is, yes, hashtag Stick Pretty with Claire. That's your main hashtag. Well, what others are you using? Healthy with Helen. I love it. Beautiful. One of my hashtags is I've got, yes, hashtag Heart and Soul Business Academy. but is hashtag small business owners. Hello, because who am I talking to? You know, hashtag small business women or women in business. See what I mean? Anyway, let's go back to maintaining visibility. People aren't going to magically find your website, guys, unless you have a way of drawing them to it. And you want people to see you, to know, like, and trust you, to follow you, and of course, ultimately to work with you or buy from you. Okay, so that's when you can lead them to your website, if you have one. If you're not consistently visible enough, people are going to forget about you and they're going to move on to someone else. And then you'll get frustrated when you go, oh, that person would have been a perfect client for me, and now I can see them working with someone else. Oh, that's so frustrating. You know, and it is frustrating when that happens. And that happens when you are not consistent enough, when you're not visible enough, when you're not consistent enough. Okay, have I frozen? I hope I haven't frozen for everybody. Nope, doesn't look like it. I've frozen on visibility. Perfect. So guys, we have, if everything that we've spoken about this morning, if it resonates with you, right, we have a range of strategies in the Heart and Soul Business Academy that we teach our members that are going to help you with all of these tips, all right? This is the tip of the iceberg, guys. We go really deep into all of this stuff. And I would love to have the opportunity to help you do just that, to help you get visible, to help you, you know, with your content creation and help you and your brand stand out. So guys, let me say, I'm excited because November's birthday month. The Heart and Soul Business Academy is turning 3. We're a toddler, which is great. And also it's my birthday as well. So I love November. It's my favorite month of the year. So we love giving our birthday special. We've got easy to access content, more content getting added all the time, up-to-date strategies. And let me say, so the birthday special is when you join in November, you will get 10% off the joining fee, as well as an extra $1,000 worth of bonuses. Now, we already have a bunch of bonuses in there on an everyday level, but you will get another $1,000 worth of bonuses when you join the Heart and Soul Business Academy in November. So if you would like more information, comment Academy and we will be in contact with you. And one other thing that I'm so proud of with our Academy is that every single person who joins the Academy, we donate 5% of all funds to Rise Up Australia, which is a beautiful charity that helps support people who are experiencing family and domestic violence. And the reason for that is that's my history. So I'm so proud to be able to do that for that wonderful charity. So guys, again, if you are interested in our birthday special for 10% off the joining fee, we only do this in November. That's it, right? And because it's my birthday and we're turning 3. And $1,000 worth of extra bonuses on top of the bonuses that you'll already get. Comment Academy, and I would love to have a chat with you guys. We'll be in contact. We'll just make a mutual time. I want to learn about you and your business because it's all about you. It's not about me. We'll find out what your goals are, what you want to achieve in your business, and we will have a really good chat. All right, beautiful people. So thank you for joining me today. I will see you again next Tuesday for another Business Growth Insights, as well as I will talk to you in that call about and let you know about the birthday special for the Heart and Soul Business Academy. Have a fantastic Tuesday, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.